Morning everyone. Today we're studying 9.2. This is going to be multiplying polynomials this time. So what we're going to start with is x times 7x squared plus 4. Now when we're multiplying these, we're going to distribute the x just like we would any other time that we have a parentheses. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring back our box method here. So if we distribute, we have x and 7x squared plus 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply what we have. So what I see is I have 7 times 1. Well, that's going to give me 7. Then I have x, but 1x. Here I have 2 x's. So when I multiply exponents, 1x times 2 x's is going to give me x to the third power. Then 1x times 4, that's just going to give me 4x. So my answer then is 7x cubed plus 4x. If I go over here, I have 2x cubed times x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. So first of all, I'm going to start 2 times 1. Well, that's going to give me 2. For this x, I have 1, 2, 3 x's. I also have 1, 2, 3 x's here. So total, I have x to the 6th power. Here I have 2 x's. So 2 times 3, that's going to give me 6. 3 plus 2 is going to give me x to the 5th power. 2 times negative 2 gives me a negative 4. With 1x, x to the 3rd, plus 1 more x, x to the 4th. And finally, 2 times 5 is 10. Then we have x to the 3rd as well. So our answer is 2x to the 6th plus 6x to the 5th minus 4x to the 4th plus 10x cubed. Next, we have x squared minus 4xy plus y squared. Now, the 5xy is in the back, but that doesn't matter because we're multiplying, so I could still put 5xy in the back here and still multiply. So we're going to start by multiplying the number. 5 times 1, that's going to give me 5. Here I have 2 x's, and in this one I just have 1. So x times x squared is going to give me x cubed. I have 3 x's. And then no y's, so I can just add a y. Here, 5 times negative 4 is going to be negative 20. 1x times 1x is going to be x squared. And 1y times 1y is y squared. Then 5 times 1 is 5. No x's, so I'm just going to put 1x. And 2y's plus 1y is going to give me y cubed. So 5x cubed y minus 20xy plus 5xy cubed. Negative 3x times 2xy plus 5y. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. X times x is x squared. And then we just have a y, so I'm going to add that y there. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. and then we're going to have an x and a y. So negative 6x squared y minus 15xy. Now we're going to add another row to our boxes. This is because we're multiplying by two polynomials. So I'm going to put 3b minus 4 here. And we're going to have b squared plus 6b minus 7. I'm going to make my 6 look a little bit more like a 6. So plus 6b minus 7. So now I'm just going to multiply everything. I'm going to go 3b times b squared. Well, that's going to give me 3b. Now, b is 1 here, 2 here, so b cubed. 3 times 6 is going to be 18, plus b times b is b squared. And 3 times negative 7 is negative 21, with a b there. Then we have negative 4 times b squared, so that's going to give me negative 4b squared. Negative 4 times 6b is negative 24b. And negative 4 times negative 7 is going to give me a positive 28. Now, if I take a look at these, I'm looking for the same degree. So 3b cubed doesn't have any other cubes, so we can write 3b cubed. But what I do notice is this negative 4b squared and the 18b squared both have a squared sign on. So what I can do is combine those. Negative 4 plus 18 is going to give me a positive 14b squared. Then negative 24b and negative 21b can combine to give us a negative 45b. And then we just have that 28 left over. Here we have 2y minus 3, 3y squared minus y plus 5. So 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. Y times y squared will give me y cubed. 2y times negative 1y will give me negative 2y squared. And 2y times 5 will be 10y. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. Then we got to add the y squared. Negative 3 times negative 1 is a positive 3y. And negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. So we got to take a look and see if we can see anything that's alike. I see negative 9y squared and negative 2y squared. And 3y and 10y. So we start off with 6y cubed. Negative 9 minus 2 gives me a negative 11y squared. 3 plus 10 is plus 13y. And finally, minus 15 is our constant term. Alright, just a little more practice with these. I'll do 2 of them. Then I want you guys to try your the other 2 on your own. So we'll have x minus 4 and 3x plus 2 1x times 3 is 3. X times x is x squared. 1x times 2 is 2x. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12x. And negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. So if we combine the x's, we get 3x squared. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10x minus 8. For b minus 5, b minus 2. 4b times 1b is going to give me 4b squared. 4b times negative 2, negative 8b. Negative 5 times 1b is negative 5b. And negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. Can combine our b's, which negative 5b and negative 8b. So 4b squared minus 13b plus 10. Alright, I want you guys to try those last two on your own. Once you're done, you can move on. Alright, it says write a polynomial that represents the area of the shaded region. So, we need to figure out what we have here. We have 4 rectangles. We need to figure out the area of all of them together. So, I know that I have x for this first rectangle times, now I know that this side is going to equal 2. So I have 2 times x. So 2x. Then I'm going to have 3 times 2, which is going to be 6. We're going to add that to there. Then 3 times x is going to give me 3x. And finally, this one is going to be x times x, which is going to give me x squared. So we're going to have x squared, because that doesn't have anything to combine with. 2x plus 3x gives me plus 5x. And then we just have a 6 to go with it. Here we have to find the area of the shaded region, so we need to find what the area of the middle is, and then subtract it from whatever we find before. So 12 times 8, well, that's going to give us 96. Now what we're going to do is subtract the middle of our box here, which is 2x times x plus 1. So we'll have 96 minus 2x. I'm going to draw a box. Put x plus 1 on top. 2x times x, that's going to give me 2x squared. Negative 2x times 1, negative 2x. So we'll have 96 minus 2x squared minus 2x. Or if we want to rewrite that, 2x squared minus 2x plus 96. Last one, we just need to make our own boxes here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, 2 in each. So I'm going to draw a box with 4 openings. So we have x and negative y, and 5x plus 6y. So 5x times 1x is going to be 5. X times x is x squared. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. And then we have an x and we have a y. 1x times 6y is going to be 6. Then we have an x and a y. And 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. And y squared. So 5x squared, we can combine negative 5xy and 6xy to get a positive 1xy minus 6y squared. Here again I can draw a 4-section box. We have xy squared plus 70, 3x plus 2y. So 3 times 1 is going to give me 3. X times x will be x squared. And we just have a y squared as well, so I'm going to add that there. 2 times 1 is 2. X times nothing, we got to have an x. And y times y squared is y cubed. 3x times 70, well, that's going to give me 210x. And 2y times 70, 140y. So if we write this out, we'll have 3x squared y squared 2 plus 2xy cubed plus 210x plus 140y.